Understanding trade blocks. Building economic partnerships. Hello, everyone. Welcome to our English learning series. Today, we're going to talk about an interesting phrase you might have heard in news or business discussions: trade blocks. Understanding this term not only helps you in learning English but also gives you insight into how countries work together to improve their economies. So, let's get started and dive into the world of international trade and economics. A trade bloc is a type of agreement where a group of countries come together to form a partnership that deals with trade. The countries in a trade bloc agree to make it easier for each other to trade goods and services. They do this by reducing tariffs and quotas, which are the taxes and limits on imports and exports. Trade blocs can be small, with just a few countries, or very large, like the European Union, which has many member countries. Trade blocs are created for several reasons. The main goal is to boost trade among the member countries, which can lead to more jobs and economic growth. By forming a bloc, countries can also have a stronger voice in global trade negotiations and policies, as they present a unified front. Additionally, trade blocs can help countries learn from each other and improve their own industries by sharing resources and knowledge. There are different types of trade blocs, each with its own level of cooperation among member countries. 1. Free trade areas. In a free trade area, countries agree to remove barriers to trade among themselves, but each country can set its own trade policies with non-member countries. 2. Customs unions. Members of a customs union agree to free trade among themselves and adopt common external tariffs on imports from non-member countries. 3. Common markets. A common market allows for free trade in goods and services and also permits the free movement of capital and labor across member countries. 4. Economic unions. This is the most integrated type of trade bloc, involving not only free trade and common policies but also a degree of political integration. Let's look at some real-world examples. The European Union, EU, is one of the largest and most well-known trade blocs, featuring a common market and a customs union, among other policies. The North American Free Trade Agreement, NAFTA, now replaced by the United States-Mexico-Canada Agreement, USMCA, is another example of a trade bloc involving countries from North America. The Association of Southeast Asian Nations, ASEAN, focuses on regional economic development among member countries in Southeast Asia. Trade blocs have their pros and cons. They can lead to reduced costs and more choices for consumers and boost trade and investment. However, they may also result in certain industries facing more competition from member countries, which can be challenging for domestic producers. That's all for today's lesson on trade blocs. I hope this video has helped you understand how countries come together to improve trade and economic growth. Remember, by being part of a trade bloc, countries can make their economies stronger and provide more opportunities for their citizens. Thank you for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in our next video. Happy learning!